Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're welcome. My name is Anita Fon, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I upload new tutorials on my channel. If you're a member, you're welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you on how to take your own measurement step by step. So if you want to know how I do this, keep on watching. But before we continue, please kindly follow me on my Instagram. I'll link it somewhere around here. So if you make anything, feel free to tag me on Instagram and I'm going to repost your project. Thank you so much. And as well, you can follow me on my Facebook page, Anita Handmade Creation. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I will be demonstrating on how to take your measurement for a top. When you're working on a top, you need to know how to go about taking your measurement. So I'll be starting by taking the measurement for the top, and later on we're going to take the measurement for the trouser or shorts when you're making a short pant or when you're making your trouser. Okay, first thing we always start from is by taking the soldier measurement, which I will take from here to here, this end here. In some cases, you can just put your tape like this and you pass it through like this. You see that it's almost the same thing, which our soldier measurement here is 16 inch. Okay, you need to divide the 16 inch by 2 when you're making your pattern. Or you can just take from here like this, straight like this. You can see it's almost 16 inch. It's 16 inch. So these two measurements, they work perfectly. After doing so, the next thing we're going to do now is we need to measure from the soldier to the nipple point, which is here. So I'm just going to place my measuring tape like this. I'll take from my soldier to the nipple point, which is here, which is 11 inch. Okay, 11 and a half inch, sorry, 11 and a half inch. So now I will need to take from the soldier to the underbust, which is 14 inch. From the soldier to the half length. A half length is 16 inch, but you know, since we always need 1 inch of allowance of like hemming or doing anything, you need to add your 1 inch of allowance. Altogether is 17 inch. When we are done with that, we're going to take round the bust measurement like this. This is round the bust measurement, and when you're taking the bust measurement, make sure it's not like kind of too tight like this, that she's not even able to breathe when she put on the dress. So you make sure you just relax it a little bit for your one finger to be able to pass through. This is our bust measurement, which is 35 inch. When we are done with that, we will move down to the under bust measurement. The under bust measurement is very, very important when you're making a corset or you're making something very, very fitting around your body. Okay, so around the under bust here is 30 inch. Then later on, we're going to move to the waist measurement, which is 29 inch. Okay, it's just 1 inch of difference from the under bust to the waist measurement. Now when we are done with that, we're going to be taking the measurement now for the sleeve. It depends if you're working on a long sleeve or if you're working on a short sleeve. But first of all, we're going to be taking round the armhole, which is very important to get the sleeve rightly. So I'm just going to pass my tape like this through the armhole like this, and I'm going to take, and when you make sure you're taking the armhole measurement, don't make it like too tight like this. No, make it to be a little bit loose like this, that you'll be able to pass, you are able to pass your finger inside. All right, when we are done with that, the next measurement we move to is taking the bicep measurement, or the upper arm measurement that they always call it. Our upper arm measurement is 11 inch. Then we are going to move now to the wrist. You take the measurement like this round the wrist, okay, which is 8 inch. Remember, it's not like too tight, that you can see it's not too tight. Then for the length of your sleeve, what you always do, you can either like take the short sleeve, which has short sleeve here, should be 10 inch. Then if you're making like kind of a long jacket or a bomber jacket, you need something a little bit long. So I'm going to be explaining this to you because it's very, very important. If in case you want to take like, if in case you want to make like a bomber jacket that is with long sleeve, all you do is you will don't ever take your measurement like this straight downward. Because if you do take your measurement like this straight downward, she's putting her hand straight, you take it straight. By the time you make the sleeve and she puts on this bomber jacket, you will notice that it's a little bit short here. So for you to avoid it from being short is, what you do, you just, that's to ask your customer or your client to fold a little bit her hand like this. You're going to take the measurement from here like this, you pass through like this, and you come right here to the front side like this, which here is 27. The other one we took was 25, which means the 2-inch was is going to be shorter. Okay, this is the right way to take your measurement for a long sleeve. So by the time she just fold her hand like this, the thing is going to be ending here. It will not end somewhere around here. All right, so we are done now to take the measurement for the top. I'm going to move down to the pant. That's to take your measurement for your pants. Like I said, it depends on the pants you're working on. You may choose to work with the short pants, or you may choose to work with a long trouser, or anything you can call it. First thing we always do is to take round the waist measurement, which is the same thing we had, which is 29 inch round the waist measurement. And the second measurement we always take is round the hip measurement, like this. And when you are taking round the hip measurement, make sure you are actually taking the highest part of her hip here. This is the highest part of the hip, as you can see. You take it round like this, which her hip measurement is 41 inch. Then the next one you need to do is to take round the laps like this, okay, to be able to know how to separate the pattern from each other. You take round the laps, or for the cross extension, some people use it for the cross extension. You take round the laps, which is 23 inch. Then the next measurement I'm going to move on is taking round the knee measurement, which is 17 inch. Remember I said when you're taking the measurement, don't make it like too tight, like you too cold, to relax it a little bit here, for your one finger to be able to pass through like this, which round her knee measurement is 17 inch. Then I will go down now to round the elbow, which is here. I'll take round the elbow, which is 11 inch. Remember I said don't make it too tight. When we are done doing so, the next thing I'm going to do now, if in case you want to make a short, so you're just simply going to take from the waist, from here like this. Maybe you want your short to end around your knee, you just take it from the waist to her knee is 22 inch, or you want it to be more shorter, you can just measure from the waist. Always make sure from the waist to where you want the length to end, which is, for example, if I want to make it more shorter, it's going to be 16 inch. Then if in case I'm making a long pant for this, I will have to take from the waist to where she want it to end. For example, she want it to end right here, something like this, which is 42 inch. Therefore, you're taking from the waist to where she want the pant to end, 42 inch. Don't forget, you are always supposed to add your allowance. And then now we're going to move to the inseams measurement, which is very important. This inseams is, you normally take that's the length of the trouser and minus the inseam to get the crotch measurement. These are very important because you can either use this way to get the crotch, or you sit down on a hard chair. I'll also show you on how to take that other measurement. Our inseams measurement, which is going to be, I'll just measure from here to here, which is 31 inch, meaning that if I minus 31 from 42 inch, I'll be left with 11 inch. That is the cross extension. That's our crotch deep measurement, okay? Most easiest way to take the crotch deep measurement. So you just kind of ask your client to sit down on a chair. Put your legs like straight. So you just kind of ask your client to sit down on a hard chair. The chair should not be soft, okay? So you kind of take it from the waist to where she is seated. Okay, this is the easiest, this is the method we always use of getting the crotch deep measurement. Okay, so I'm just going to take from the waist here. You see it's 10 inch. You see it's the same thing. Therefore, you take the inseam plus the total length of the pants. The total length was 42. You minus 31 from it. It's going to give you 11. You minus again 1 inch from it. You'll be left with 10. You see that if you measure from here to here, it's the same thing from where she's seated. is the same measurement. So this is the other way you can get your crotch deep measurement. And then in some cases, some people normally use like they pass a tape like this, but you know this is not comfortable because some people will not really like, your clients will not really like you to pass a tape like this in between the leg, especially when you're working with a male trouser. Okay, you can just like divide your hip measurement by 4. You're still going to get the same measurement that will get if you're seated on the chair. Those are how to take the crotch deep measurement. So I hope you find this tutorial helpful. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. I hope to see you on my next project. Bye bye.